shell shock. Knock, knock, you about to get shell shocked. Knock, knock, you about to get shell shocked. That's my fam, I'll hold them down forever. Us against the world, we can battle.
Yo, what's going on today, guys? It is Sam here, and today we are back on Badlion playing some combo. First off, I am a little sick, so if I randomly cut off, it's because I have a frog in my throat. But I wanted to talk about something today, and you'll never see me talk about this subject unless I think it's really, really important. And I want to talk a bit to you about politics. Now, I'm not going to talk to you about any specific beliefs, but I'm going to talk to you about a mindset that I think you all should have going into things like that. I'm joking a little bit, but I've seen so many people in politics just kind of completely ignore other people's opinions. And by the way, I'm going to play terrible today because I do not feel like trying at all or clicking fast because I'm sick and my mouse is messed up and I can't left click because the left click on my mouse is completely broken. But I figured that, like I said, as a YouTuber, I feel like I have a responsibility to set a good example and teach you guys good beliefs to have in life. If you have a closed mind, you'll never be open to learning, you'll never be open to seeing new things, and you'll never really learn new things, which is definitely a way you want to go through life, guys. Like, I'm going to be 20 years old in 4 days, okay? My birthday's in 4 days. I know a lot of you guys are probably younger than me, but I, at the age of 20, still have a lot to learn. There are people at the age of 40, 50, 60, 70, freaking 80 even, that still have a lot more to learn about certain subjects, so don't jump to conclusions. Nobody knows close to everything, guys. There's always going to be something that's going to differ from you, and the best thing you can do, well, you can always disagree. You can always disagree with anyone, anything, or with anything anyone says. But the difference between people who we consider a part of the solution and the people part of the problem is, despite those differences, you still respect the fact that those people are entitled to have their opinion. Now, I think things like racism are a bad thing, okay? I completely disagree with them, and I won't like somebody who is racist. That doesn't mean I respect the fact to have his opinion, okay? They're entitled to an opinion. No, I don't support racism. I never will in my life. My best friend was African American. Sadly, he did pass away in my junior year of high school, which was I've talked about in the past. It was definitely a tough time. But those people that a lot of people are kind of out against nowadays, they definitely have the right to an opinion. Now, it's a stupid opinion that doesn't make sense, and it's a very well, I guess maybe it is technically a traditional opinion, but it's a bad one in my opinion. Like, I don't think racism is a good thing. It never will be a good thing in the society. Judge people about their actions and how they condone themselves and how they conduct themselves in an environment, and judge them off what they stand for. What are you doing? Trying to talk to fans, LOL. Okay, he's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to make a point, okay? I can't multitask. I'm bad at multitasking, all right? But at the end of the day, I still respect the fact that that guy's allowed to have an opinion, no matter how ridiculous the opinion is. You don't have to agree with it to accept the fact these people can have opinion. Now, I'm not saying go be racist. Never do that. Never be that. But I do think that the younger generations do need to be taught to be accepting of others' opinions, no matter how ridiculous they are compared to yours. So try to respect others' opinions going forward in life. Now, if they don't respect yours, then just don't associate yourself with that person. In all honesty, like, surround yourself with people that are gonna better you in life, that are gonna teach you to be diverse in thought and culture. Like, the big difference is, like, in my eyes, I care more about someone's culture. I care more about what they stand for. Now, nobody nowadays really could care, like, what your skin color is. They care about what you stand for. Judge people off your own merit, guys. Judge them off how they come across to you. Judge them across how they respect your opinion and respect others' opinions. And if they can create a nice environment where you can compare and contrast different ideologies regarding politics and all these different things, and that is an environment that you want to surround yourself with. You want to go to a place and surround yourself with people that are open in their thinking, that respect your opinion no matter what it may be. They might disagree with you, but they need to respect the fact that you are entitled to that opinion. And I've seen so many people nowadays that sadly don't respect that regardless of what side you're on, there are people like that, and those people are part of the problem. And my biggest advice to you, and something I wish you guys would do, is be a part of the solution. Have an open mind. Be able to engage in conversation that is healthy. Healthy conversation and healthy debates are great for this country. They are great, well, I guess not all of you are American, but are great for any country in the world. If you guys can't debate healthily and respect other people's opinions, then, you know, that's really not something that you want to pursue. Like, I respect people's opinion whether they voted for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. That guy just got absolutely wrecked, you know. And it's really funny to me Like, I'm playing a game like Minecraft and talking about this to you guys, but again, when I started YouTube, I felt like I had a responsibility to convey certain points to you guys and help lead by example. So I want to lead by example today by telling you, have your opinion. If it differs from mine, you know what, so be it. It's your right as a human being to have an opinion, and I absolutely respect that. But the one thing I would ask of you is to respect the difference in opinions. Respect someone's right to have an opinion. That is how humanity can progress itself, and that's how we can make this world a better place, is accept the fact that people are going to be different. People are going to be different, and that's the best part about America and countries all over the world. I'm speaking from an American perspective here, of course, since we just had our election, but the best part about my country and our country, to those of you who live in America, is that we allow ourselves to be so diverse. Like, first off, I'm wrecking this guy right now, like, oh my goodness, wombo combo, baby, wombo combo. I gotta eat a gap, but I don't know, I see so many people out there that are so in tune with their opinions that they refuse to listen to anything anyone else says, and that's really, really, really bad. And if you guys do want to know, I will share this. I don't identify with any political party. I think it's kind of a bad idea. I judge each individual candidate off their own merit and what I think the country needs and how I think they're going to apply that. Also, I'm going to let you guys know I did not vote this year, because I live in Kentucky. My state goes conservative pretty much every year, and how the Electoral College is set up. But yeah, my state usually goes conservative, so there's not much, like, of course every vote counts, but I don't know. I didn't feel like my vote was earned this election by either candidate. I don't really know. But I will ask you guys this, identify something you want. My advice to you is judge each candidate by their own merit. My mouse is currently off my mouse pad. This guy is getting absolute, what is with my combos today, guys? I don't know, like, when I just kind of sit back and focus on the game and I just talk, like, I feel like that's when I'm at my best when I PvP. Like, we just go off, guys. We just absolutely go off. But explore options. Explore both candidates. See what they stand for, or I guess there's more than one candidate. But by the way, guys, I see a lot of people saying like talking about America as a democracy. Just fair warning. Technically speaking, we are not a democracy. We're a democratic republic. If we were a democracy, Hillary Clinton would have actually won the election because she technically did get more of the popular vote. But basically, if you guys, most of you all have probably learned about this. It's a thing called the Electoral College, which basically the Electoral College basically is a way of, shoot, how would I explain the Electoral College? The Electoral College is set up by states, so each state gets a certain amount of Electoral College votes based off its population. So you see, that's why states like California, Florida, shoot, I'm trying to think of California, Florida, those are the best two examples, have more Electoral College votes than other states because, for example, I live in Kentucky, okay? Kentucky has 8 Electoral College votes. California has like 30 or 40 something because the population in California is much, much greater than the population in Kentucky, where I'm from. So it makes sense that they would get more Electoral College votes because they have a bigger population. That's how it's set up. So if you vote in California, it has no effect on the vote in Kentucky because you don't live in Kentucky. It's done by state. So if the majority of people in Kentucky voted for Donald Trump and voted conservative, which they did, Donald Trump would be awarded the 8 Electoral College votes from Kentucky because he won Kentucky. If Hillary Clinton wins California, which she did, she will be rewarded the X amount of electoral votes in California, which it is tremendous. And California usually votes more liberal than anything else. So that's kind of how it works. And whoever gets the 270 Electoral College votes wins the election. Donald Trump, in this case, got those votes. He barely won in states like Pennsylvania, Ohio, and all that jazz, so I don't know why I'm explaining all this like political mumbo-jumbo to you. Essentially, technically, we're a democratic republic. We're not technically a democracy. We are a democratic republic because it's not based off who gets the most votes. It's based off who gets the most Electoral College votes, and you don't have to have the most popular votes to win the election. Now, one thing I do want to clarify, I've seen a lot of people that are terrified, like, and I hate to get into politics, guys, but I really do want to do my part to make sure the world's okay and like all this stuff. There are so many people that think they're worried they're going to get oppressed and how like a racist like won the election. If like terrible things are gonna happen, like things that used to happen in the old days of America, that will never happen again. Okay, nobody's gonna get deported. If you're an American citizen and you've never done anything wrong in your life and you follow the laws and you do everything great, then you'll be fine. Okay, you're not gonna get deported. You're not in trouble. You'll be fine. And that's one common misconception that a lot of people usually have while this guy's getting wrecked, is that like all these different people are in a lot of trouble. And the truth be told, they're not, guys. Nothing like the old days with all the blatant racism and horrific laws and all these, I don't even want to talk about it, honestly. That will never happen again. So please don't be afraid of that. I'm not sure if you guys are or not, but I see so many things in the media conveying that kind of stuff will never happen again. And that's why America's, especially if we respect the difference in other people's opinions, which is why I really hope I can teach you guys that if you all don't know it. That was something I wish I had learned when I was in high school. And you know, I learned it, you know, and I always respected other people's opinions. I was never like a mean kid in high school. I just wanted to help people. That's kind of always what I wanted to do with my life. Let me heal up real quick. Let's see this guy. Ready? You're dead, dude. There we go. GG. I got him. All right, guys. I got him there. But you know, have an open opinion. Be able to listen to other people. That's like the best thing I can convey to you guys. And we'll do one more fight here. We're going against Prez something Perula, and I don't know. Talk to your parents about this if you want. Really, it's really up to you guys, but it's on you all and on us as Americans, like, to learn about politics as a generation. Now, I don't know everything about politics. I'm not gonna pretend to. Okay, I know the basics, and I know things about the Electoral College. I know basic economics. And that is something you guys should definitely learn. Like, I highly recommend doing that because it'll help shed a lot of light on a lot of these things the candidates talk about. And a lot of you might say, well, I'm young, this doesn't matter to me, but it will eventually, so you might as well get started early. And the best way to do that, like I've said, is have an open opinion. Respect other people's rights to have an opinion, whether it differs from yours or not. And there you have it. There's my good act of the day, I guess you could say. I don't know. I really want to help you guys learn. I feel like that's my job as a YouTuber, not only to give good gameplay, but also to set a good example and kind of lead by example. Like, if you have a different opinion from me, you know what, that's totally fine. I will respect your ability to have that opinion, but I will also respectfully disagree with you, and that is the best way to create a healthy learning environment for future societies and our own current society. So I hope that helped. I know you guys don't see me talk about these topics too much, but I feel like when the time arises that I need to, and I want to set an example for you guys, I kind of have a responsibility to do that as somebody with a following. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in a different episode. Peace.